Hi everyone, take a look at this. Soon I'm gonna show you how you can make it the most satisfying build I've ever created. Superhero build. Still in early testing, but it's already feeling crazily insane. Super OP and looks amazing on the screen. Hello everybody, I'm working on a new build called Superhero. So this is the item that actually made me build around it. Again, I'm finding items that I see interesting and try to create some unique synergies with them. So this one is great for a roll damage build. However, I want it to be very powerful. So what you see here is me playing with this. Look how amazing it looks and feels. It feels even better, trust me. Super powerful, and I use my fighter's binding here as well, so I'm not compensating for lack of good damage with my melee. I'm going to show you again the build partially. You can actually see here, but I'm going to see it after I'll show you some gameplay so you can get excited and see what it's all about. This is so satisfying. You're so speedy. This kind of combined the roll damage build with a speed run with a good fighter's biting build. So overall kind of a mix of lots of mobility, good survivability, damage, and lots of fun. And it looks awesome on the screen. Absolutely insane. Of course, there is a secret sauce that makes everything connect you. As you can see, this is actually inspired by my previous build, the Tornado. Again, because in this type of role build, I actually want enemies. I want to clear enemies fast. That's the whole idea. I don't want to kind of go and go around them and you know, kind of play with them. No, I want to eliminate them as fast as possible. I see some builds, damage builds, where people just dance around enemies. No, here we're gonna be very powerful, and I can actually eliminate enemies very fast. I mean, that's the whole idea. Try to combine kind of the best of many type of builds. And look how actually it looks on the screen. It's just amazing. Just flying with colors. It's just absolutely a blast to see. And you're actually gonna feel it. When you actually play with this, you just feel it. You feel powerful. You feel like a superhero. Now you can see there's insane mobility in this build. And I'm dealing lots of damage here. As you can see, there's a thundering, there's fire, there are arrows, even multi-arrows. They're even slow. I can push through enemies, I can pull them towards me, so I can eliminate them faster. I use my fighter's binding to with radiance when I need it. Just amazing. You can see that I'm using feather, mushroom, and the boots for speed. And I don't want to feel kind of a squashy with the roll build. I want to feel powerful and enjoy the benefits of a roll build, and I want it to look great on the screen. And by the way, it feels so responsive and fun when you play it. So snappy. You just snap onto enemies. It's amazing. You see, I pull them in. Always make sure the fighter's binding connect. You'll soon see actually how it actually works. Just amazing. I'm just controlling the battlefield. This is insane. Pushing enemies, slowing them down, damaging them in so many ways with AoE. Just insane. Here I'm very low, but I can survive and heal because of the fighter's binding. You see, in cases that I need it, I can heal. It just works absolutely amazing. And I'm so fast. I love fast builds, by the way. Although also lately I'm kind of enjoying also slow ones. Again, I try different ones. So this is a new build. Keep in mind, I'm still working on it. It's not complete. I'm still searching for items, but it already feels amazing. By the time I finish it, it will be insane. This is just really kind of an early test of the build. I want to see if I connect with this, if it works. And when I see that it works, I try to improve it, search for better gear to make it kind of amazing. And of course have good survivability in highest apocalypse levels and just a fun build that you can enjoy playing, something different, something that feels different, even look different, as you can see here. Now, not all the items you might have, but maybe some of the synergies you could use in order to create something similar. Again, this is not kind of a cheap wall build. This one involves kind of enjoying the best of both worlds, both having strong melee and AoE, feeling fast, and looking amazing. What I like about this one is the great single target DPS. I can radiate a lot. I can snap onto enemies and make sure I deal damage to them. No need to search for enemies. I pull them in towards me. So when I decide to engage in a fight and initiate a fight, I can initiate a fight very, very fast, even before enemies are starting to do something. Kind of surprise them because I'm moving so fast. Can just slice through them. And those who are after me, running after me, well, they have a big surprise. It's good also for stationary battles and for dynamic and lots of movement. You just want to rush forward. And in the speed of a speed running build. Now keep in mind, once I finish it and get the right items that I need, it's going to look even more amazing. By that I mean even with explosion and stuff, it's going to be insane. I just need certain items which are not not easy to get because I need them with very specific enchantments. But for me, really, the bow itself, it doesn't matter because again, the enchantments and the perk more like enchantment are the most important thing for me. So I feel that there's a good chance that I actually get it. I mean, still I need luck, but when I'm doing lots of run and refreshing things, I believe that I can actually come across it relatively fast. But we'll see. Even right now it works beautifully, but again, there's plenty of room for improvement.
You did it.
Alrighty, so let's take a look at the build. It's amazing, right? A few items, a few enchantments, and everything just looks different on the screen, right? So basically what I'm using, the core, is this one. Now, I got it today, and it says really good perks and enchantments for a build like this. So it has -40 artifact cooldown, which is good, because again, I'm kind of mixing up things that usually you don't mix them up. That's the thing. So I needed the artifact cooldown. Push rate resistant because I move a lot. I don't want actually to kind of be pushed. So actually, this one is actually good for me because it can actually stop my momentum. So it's there, which is nice. It's not a must, but it's there. Give an extra roll, of course. I want this one because I want to roll a lot, because when I roll, I also have, by the way, Acrobat, reduce cooldown of the rolls, and Electrified. This is medium damage, see? Zaps 2 nearby enemies with lightning bolts. And I have rolling creates fire trail. Alright? Now this is my favorite bow. This is just my favorite bow. It's so amazing. I did nothing I can say, just amazing. Now maybe I have other enchantment that I can use there, but I think here maybe something that will change for. No, actually Wild Red is actually good, because I can enrage enemies while actually if there is a fight and kind of rolling around enemies, they can get the aggro other enemies. It's not bad. So what this does is give you kind of feeling of a wind. You actually, when you do this wind, you actually pull enemy towards you. You even slow them down and deal damage to them, and also get boost of speed as well. That extra speed is very noticeable. So both damage, control, you can actually pull them from when they are at the top of something, you actually can pull them down. But the most important thing is to group them together. Now usually you say, alright, I'm going to use a roll build, but I'm not going to use something with gravity. But the thing is that you're going to have lots of trouble, because the idea is to eliminate enemies when they are grouped together as fast as possible. This is the best way to do this. If not, we just need to roll around them. It's just like crazy. And to kind of complement this, I'm using Fighter's Binding, as you can see here, my Fighter's Binding, which I knew is going to be great for many type of builds, because it has a gravity, you see here, that pulls enemies towards the impact point of the weapon. So I can really fast get radiance when I need it and clear them off fast with the swirling. So this is part of my tornado build, as you can see, but kind of a change in order to support kind of a more mobile AoE base and kind of rolling build, which works really nice. So we have a light feather to give us this extra roll, so we're more jumpy, and it's really good, by the way, really good, works really well, especially with the cooldown. Without the cooldown probably it wouldn't work well, but again, it's not a must. I can actually replace it with something else. So the feather is not a must because I have really lots of rolls and I can be really fast and roll quite a lot. So actually the feather is not a must, and I can replace it with something that maybe increase my survivability or something, right? Because what's important here is those things: the extra roll, Acrobat, Electrified, fire, and artifact cooldown. Like those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are amazing, super important. And once you have those, I build actually around these 4. Right, so yeah, Fighter's Binding for very fast and clear elimination and radiance. So jumping, again, the idea is not to run through enemies and circle around them. The idea is to have this powerful and really good feeling of moving forward, feel like wind going forward, but still have the capabilities, aside from the AoE, also for dealing damage with the melee in many attacks. That's why I put Mushroom as well, so it'll be more snappy. It's important, by the way, because you can really radiant like crazy. Once you decide to engage, your Mushroom will be ready, kind of jump into and engage. So again, this is about initiation. You're going to be lots of initiations in this build, even more compared to my Thundering. Been lots of initiation. You initiate fight to get radiance, eliminate enemies fast, kind of group by group them, eliminate. And also by doing this, by jumping, you actually can eliminate them even faster because you are dealing lots of damage also by rolling. You get rid of those little ones, and you're really mobile. And when you are mobile, you get it less. And sometimes you just want to roll. You can skip enemies. You don't need to fight everything. And a boost of swiftness for this extra speed that you see on the screen. Now, again, this is not complete, right? This is not complete. But the thing is that the Fighter's Binding and the Burst Gale Bow is just amazing. It allows you for so many different builds. And the other things, of course, I can change. But again, the Burst Gale Bow just surprised me so much. I didn't expect it to be that good. Really good. I mean, when you use it, you feel it. You just move forward, pull enemy together. Just you feel so powerful, and you slow them down. You can take them out and grab them and just from above and just to you and just use the Fighter's Binding to eliminate them. It's just so powerful. I haven't seen any bow that actually can complement a melee build in such a good way. Yeah, and of course this armor with these ones, just the one that I actually build around this. So this is it. Of course I'm going to update this one. I'm going to share with you once I kind of feel that it's complete after changes and stuff, and I feel it's powerful. And of course survivability is very important. Of course I tested it in higher Apocalypse to make sure that it's good, and there's a good base here, but still I need to improve it. But overall it's just looking great. So this is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you have any suggestions, of course I'm open to any suggestion from your experience, and I'm going to share mine in upcoming videos. Yeah, my superhero build, or if you like it, again, more changes to this build will come. So make sure you subscribe to my channel if you want to see more builds and more updates for my builds until I finalize and really powerful. So yeah, I see you on the next one. Don't forget to leave a like. Cheers everyone. Bye bye.